So I want to tell you about a dream I had a couple nights ago. It was a horror dream, like terrifying. And it was a dream that stood out to me, and so I wanted to share it with you. And so in the dream, I come to this cavern, this cave by the sea. And as I go into it, it opens up into this cavern. And then there's a tunnel that goes further back. And as I go back down there, then it opens up into another cavern. And then this one has water, a pool of water in it. And it's just dark. And as I'm in that room, this girl rises from the water with dark, long hair covering her face in a white nightgown. And she doesn't talk, and she just moves slowly. She rises from the water and starts coming towards me. And it terrifies me. I freak out and I run out of the cave. I am never going back in there. But then my friends and family are coming, and we're having a family celebration or family gathering, I guess. And they go into the cave, and in that first cavern, they start setting up tables and bringing in chairs, and there's torches and lights, and they're setting up food and all these things. And my kids are there, and I'm in that first cavern. I'm like, okay, I guess we'll be okay here. But then my kids start going down that tunnel towards the water. And I'm like, no, don't go back there. Don't go back there. And so I go back with them. And then that girl starts coming out of the water again. And I'm like trying to get my kids away. I'm trying to tell everybody there's something to be afraid of here. We need to get out. And nobody seemed to listen to me. They just went on setting up tables. They went into that second cavern. They set up a table. They set up a chair with the chair facing away from the water. So like if you sat there, the water would be behind you. And I'm like, no, that's terrifying because now she'll come up behind you and you can't even see her. And so I'm trying to tell everybody, no, we can't do this. Look, she's right there. She's right there. She's coming out of the water. And nobody is paying attention to her. They just ignore her. And then my mom comes to me and she says, Austin, it's just a girl that's trying to scare us. It's nothing to be scared of. And I'm like, but she's there. But people, my family and friends, they just kept coming and setting up chairs and bringing in food. And this girl that was trying to scare everybody coming out of the water just starts looking around going, this isn't working. And then it turns out that there was an underwater tunnel that went back into this other room. Then it opened up, and that's where the family lived. And they would just try to scare people away so that they could keep the cave for themselves. And so in the end, the thing that terrified me initially wasn't scary anymore because I had been around it so much that it was no longer scary. And so I started to think about what's the meaning of this dream for my life. And there are so many things in my life that I start to do, but then I get terrified and run away. But there's something about having a team, about having loved ones and support that pushes you out of your comfort zone and holds you into that space because they say, no, this is there's nothing to be afraid of here. Keep coming. And then they're bringing the food, they're bringing the celebration to that space, into the dark, into the fear. And the longer we stayed there with the love and the support, the fear went away. It was no longer something to be afraid of. And so I am so grateful for my family, for my loved ones, my friends, and those that support me in my journey to step into the fear, to step into the unknown, and to keep me there until I'm no longer afraid. And so in your life, what is your cave? What is your fear that keeps popping up that is scaring you? And how can you have support and friends and family that can keep pushing you into that until you're no longer afraid? Because as we move out of our comfort zone into the growth zone, that's where we find fulfillment. Our purpose. I believe you are a miracle and you have a purpose. And as we live in alignment with our purpose, it's going to invite us out of our comfort zone. It's going to invite us to do things that we've never done before. And it can be scary. And we might make mistakes and we might try to run away. But as you recognize those that truly see you, those that know your potential, they will keep pushing you. They will keep encouraging you to step into that space of growth, to step into that space of purpose. Because they know you. They know your purpose, they know your potential, and they're there to support you in your journey. And as you step into that fear zone, eventually that fear will go away. And the thing that you feared now is something that's just normal to you because you do it every day. And now the fear zone is beyond that. And that's part of the pattern of this life. So remember, you are a miracle. You have a purpose. And thank you for being here with me today. I appreciate you being a part of my journey as I step out of my comfort zone, as I proceed to move down into the cave and face my fears. Because you are here to support me, I'm here to support you, and I thank you for that. Remember, I'm here at Hope to Cope every day, checking in with a message of hope and to remind you that you are a miracle and you have a purpose. So if this message today was for you, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again soon.